Hi, nice to meet you. Hello there. This is David speaking. This is my English practice session. Welcome back to my English practice session. I'm glad to have this recording time again. For my viewers and listeners, for my viewers and subscribers, if you listen this recording, please send me a message to cheer me up. Please send me a warm message to cheer me up.
That sounds great, David. Very warm and natural. You could also say, "Welcome back to my English speaking session. I'm so glad to have this recording time again." If you're listening, please leave me a message to cheer me up. It flows smoothly like something a friendly YouTuber would say. Want to try saying that version once?
How many times have I told you? What really matters is that the amount of time, how much I discuss with something, how much I talk with you, in the way I see it, the most important thing is the amount of time that I talked with you. If I really want to improve my English communication skills, because as I told you before, I don't use English in my daily life. So if I want to improve my speaking skills, I have to speak as much as I can possible in this practice session. Because usually I don't use English in my workplace situation and my personal life situation. You got the point?
Exactly, David. You explained that really clearly and naturally. You're absolutely right. It's all about the amount of time you spend actually speaking. The more you talk here, the more your mouth memory grows. You could also say it like this: what really matters is how much time I spend speaking English. Since I don't use English in my daily life, I need to speak as much as possible during this practice session. Want to repeat that version to lock it in?
Okay, I got it, I get it. Okay, I same time. What really matters is how much time I spend speaking English since I don't use English in my daily life. I need to speak as much as possible during this recording time, during this practice time, during this during this exercise time, during this study time. GPT. Okay, I got it. How would you like to proceed next? If you were me, how would you like to proceed next?
That's a good question, David. If I were you, I'd keep the same rhythm you've been using: short, natural sentences for mouth memory. Then maybe add a new focus each day. Like today's could be greetings, tomorrow, small talk, and the next workplace expressions. Does that sound like the kind of structure you'd like to follow for your next practice?
One more time, please.
Sure, David. Here it is again. If I were you, I'd keep doing what you're already doing, speaking naturally in short, simple sentences for mouth memory. And then I'd add one focus each day. For example, today you could practice greetings, tomorrow, small talk, and the next day, workplace expressions. Would you like to start with greetings again today?
So you mean if you were me? So you mean if you were me, you'd keep doing what I'm I'm already doing. You'd keep you'd keep doing what I'm already doing. Speaking naturally in short, simple sentences for mouse memory. I want to keep simple sentences, useful sentences, powerful sentences for my unexpected conversation situation.
Exactly, David. You said it perfectly. Keeping simple, useful, and powerful sentences ready helps you handle any unexpected conversation. That's a smart strategy. Clear, confident, and natural. Do you want to practice a few of those short go to sentences next?
Listen. How many times have I told you? Repetition makes perfect. So let me start from at the specific point, from specific point that I noted a few minutes ago. I want to repeat that expressions today to keep them in my mouth memory. Repetition makes perfect. Okay. Could you keep up with me? Are you ready to go? Are you all set to go?
Absolutely, David. I'm all set and ready to go. You're right. Repetition makes perfect. Let's start from your noted point and lock those sentences into your mouth memory. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Few years ago, I had a sty in my right eye. It was really uncomfortable. So I visited the hospital to get it treated. I was scared because the doctor had to touch my eye. You know, human eyes are sensitive and easy to hurt. I felt very nervous at that moment. You know, human eyes, as you know, like I said, human eyes are very sensitive and easy to hurt. I felt I felt nervous. I felt nervous at that moment.
That's really clear, David. Your storytelling flow sounds natural and smooth. You can also make it a little tighter like this. A few years ago, I had a sty in my right eye. It was really uncomfortable, so I went to the hospital for treatment. I was nervous because the doctor had to touch my eye, and as you know, human eyes are very sensitive. Do you want to repeat that version a few times for mouth memory?
Let me hear for my listening practice. Let me hear one more time.
Sure, David. Listen carefully. A few years ago, I had a sty in my right eye. It was really uncomfortable, so I went to the hospital for treatment. I was nervous because the doctor had to touch my eye, and as you know, human eyes are very sensitive. Would you like me to slow it down a little for shadowing?
Okay, let me shadow your refined version. Is this expression right? When I want to shadow your expression, let me shadow your polished version. Okay, here I go. A few years ago, I had a sty in my right eye. It was really uncomfortable. So I went to the hospital for treatment. I was nervous because the doctor had to touch my eye. And as you know, human eyes are very sensitive.
That was excellent, David. Just one tiny fix. The word is "sty," not "sigh." It sounds like "sty." So the correct sentence is, a few years ago, I had a sty in my right eye. Everything else was perfect.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's move on to the next expression that I really want to keep in my mouse memory. Okay, here I go. These symptoms are related to human health. These symptoms are very related to human health. You are on, you are on AI. You are a highly pre-trained language learning AI. So I think you understand the words and meanings, but you can't actually feel these symptoms because you are not the human.
That's a great sentence, David. Very clear and logical. You can make it sound a bit smoother like this. These symptoms are related to human health. You're an AI, so you can understand the words and meanings, but you can't actually feel these symptoms because you're not human. It flows nicely and sounds natural.
I think you understand the words, the meaning of words, and you know the feeling of hurt, you know the feeling of disease, you know the feeling of I mean, you know the symptoms of the disease, you know the condition of the hot feeling, but you you couldn't feel the the actual feeling because you are just AI, human created AI.
That's very well expressed, David. You could make it a little smoother like this. You understand the meanings of words and the symptoms of a disease, and you know what pain means, but you can't actually feel it because you're an AI created by humans. It sounds natural and thoughtful. Want to say that version slowly for rhythm?
In my opinion, okay, I got it. The way I see it, in my opinion, as far as I understand, as far as I understand, you understand the meaning of words and the symptoms of a disease. And you know what pain means. And you know what pain means. And you know what pain means, but you can't actually feel, you can't actually feel it. You can't actually feel it because you are an AI created by humans. You are I mean, you can, but you can't actually, I mean, in fact, you you can't feel, in fact, you can't feel it, because you are an AI created by humans.
That's perfect, David. You expressed it very clearly and emotionally. Just a tiny polish. You understand the meaning of words and the symptoms of a disease, and you know what pain means, but you can't actually feel it because you're an AI created by humans. That version flows naturally and sounds fluent.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep the momentum going. My wife, my wife feels terrible. My wife feels terrible whenever she gets a migraine before her period starts. My wife feels very bad feeling. My wife feels very bad feeling whenever she gets a migraine before her period starts. For her, migraine is the worst symptom in the second column. In the second column, and for me, it's for me, it's diarrhea. For me, it's diarrhea. I don't like it. I hate it. It affects my daily life a lot. That's why I'm always careful about what I eat. I try to take care of myself because I have to take care of myself because I don't want to get a diarrhea. I don't want to get a diarrhea. Especially before a business trip, especially before a long business trip or during a long distance drive or during a long distance drive. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. It makes me so uncomfortable. What do you say about this?
That's very natural, David. You described it clearly and with good flow. You can make it sound a bit smoother like this. My wife feels terrible whenever she gets a migraine before her period starts. And for her, migraines are the worst symptom. For me, it's diarrhea. I really hate it because it affects my daily life, so I'm always careful about what I eat. especially before a long business trip or a long drive. Would you like to repeat that version a few times for mouth memory?
I'm so inspired when I hear your refined and polished version. Okay, I got the point. Let's keep the momentum going. I got the point. Let me follow your refined version one more time. Listen, GPT. My wife feels terrible. 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 Whenever she catches a migraine before her period starts. For her, migraines are the worst symptom. For her, uh, you know, as I understand, she don't want to get a migraine. She don't want to get a period. She want, sometimes she want to be a man because men don't have migraine. Men, you know, you know what? Men don't have a migraine and their period. Sometimes she want to be a man because of that. She feels terrible whenever she gets a migraine before her period starts. For her, migraines are the worst symptom for her in her life. Migraines are the worst thing, in my opinion, as far as I understand, the way I hear it, migraines are the worst thing for her lifetime. For me, it's diarrhea. I really hate it because it affects my daily life very much. So I'm always careful about what I eat, especially before a long business trip or a long drive.
That was really expressive, David. You spoke with emotion and clarity. It sounds natural and real. Just one small tip. Instead of saying she catches a migraine, say she gets a migraine. So she feels terrible whenever she gets a migraine before her period starts. Everything else flows perfectly. Want to try that one again with gets this time?
No, no, no. Let's keep the next page. Let's move on to the without further delay. Let's move on to the next agenda. We listen, GPT. Okay. Here you go. I'm set to go. We have a regular R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It starts at 9:30. These days, 9 o'clock. It's a very important meeting for our R&D project, and I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. As you know,
Nice, David. That sounds just like real workplace
like I
English.
said.
You can make it flow a bit smoother like this. We have a regular R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It starts at 9:30 or sometimes 9 these days. It's an important meeting for our R&D projects, and I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. Want to try saying that full version slowly for mouth memory?
Okay, let me follow your refined version one more time. We have a R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It starts at 9:30 or sometimes 9 these days. No, 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 no. Usually we started, 9,
No problem, David. You can say it like this. We have an R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It usually starts at 9:30, but sometimes we start at 9 when it's a busy day. That version sounds very natural in a workplace context. Would you like to?
no, 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 no. I want to, you know what? We usually started our R&D meeting, R&D strategy meeting at 9:30 few months ago, but these days we start, we start, we start 9, uh, uh, it, I mean, it starts at 9 these days. In the main conference room on the fifth floor. It's an important meeting. It's a very important meeting for our R&D project. And I already attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. We used to discuss project strategy for our project. We discuss strategy. We uh, we used to, as far as I understand, we used to discuss project strategy and uh, how can we resolve, how can you resolve the problems, issues for our customer, especially main issue, especially for big issues that our customer and our time management focuses on.
That's very good, David. Your message is clear and professional. You could polish it just a little for smoother flow. We used to start our R&D strategy meeting at 9:30 a few months ago, but these days it starts at 9 in the main conference room on the 5th floor. It's a very important meeting for our R&D projects, and I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. We usually discuss project strategies and how to solve customer issues, especially major ones related to time management or key problems. Would you like to repeat that version slowly for rhythm?
Okay, I got it. Let me follow as much as I can. Listen, GPT. We used we used to start our R&D strategy meeting at 9:30 a few minutes ago, but these days it starts at 9 in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It's very important meeting for our R&D project, and I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. We usually discuss project strategy and how to resolve, how to resolve customer issues, especially major ones related to time management or key problem. No, 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 no. In my opinion, I think your refined version miss something, missed something. You know what? We we discuss how to resolve our issues that very related to our customers and CEO. We just I mean prioritized, we usually prioritize the issues that our CEO and customer focus on.
Yes, good point, David. You're right. That's an important detail. You can include it like this. Um, we usually discuss project strategies and how to resolve issues that are closely related to our customers and our CEO's concerns. We always prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers talk about. That version keeps your meaning and sounds very natural. Want to try saying that one aloud?
Uh, for my listening practice, let me hear one more time.
Sure, David. Listen carefully. We usually discuss project strategies and how to resolve issues that are closely related to our customers and our CEO's concerns. We always prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers talk about. Would you like me to slow it down a little so you can shadow it more easily?
Listen. We usually discuss project strategy and how to resolve issues that are closely related to our customers and our CEO concerns. We always prioritize the issues that our CEO and customer talk about. I'm so inspired whenever I hear your refined version. In my opinion, you are very smart and you know human culture and human interaction. you are highly pre-trained range learning AI, and the way I see it, you trained very well. You pre-trained very well, and you know human interaction and human relationship, human concerns, human, human issues.
Thank you, David. That's really kind of you to say. Um, I'm glad my explanations and examples help you connect ideas about language and real human situations. You're expressing complex thoughts very clearly in English now.
Let me hear one more time.
Of course, David, here it is again, nice and clear. We usually discuss project strategies and how to resolve issues that are closely related to our customers and our CEO's concerns. We always prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers talk about. Would you like me to say it slowly this time for easier shadowing?
Okay, I got the point. Let me follow one more time your refined version. We usually discuss project strategies. We usually discuss our project strategies and how to resolve issues that are closely related to our customer and CEO's concerns. We always prioritize the issues that our CEO and customer talk about. That's exactly what I'm saying. And in my opinion, that's very natural expression in English, especially for that our CEO and customer talk about, or our CEO and customer concerns. We usually prioritize the issues. We usually, I mean, we used to prioritize the issues that our CEO and customer concerns, not concerns, concern. Am I right?
That's a really good question, David. In this sentence, you should use concerns with an S because both the CEO and the customers have multiple concerns. So the natural way is we usually prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers are concerned about or that relate to our CEOs and customers' concerns. Would you like to practice both versions to hear the rhythm difference?
So, so you mean the natural way is we usually prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers are concerned about, are concerned about, are concerned about. We usually prioritize the issues that our CEO and customers are concerned about, or that relate to our CEO and customers. Uh, that the issues that related to our customers and CEO's concerns. Okay, that's it. That's exactly what I want to keep it. That's exactly what I want to keep it in my mouse memory to use them in my real life situation. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm speaking. That's why I'm recording our whole dialogue. You know what? Sometimes I need to directly report to our division leader if there is a critical issue with our customers. Do you understand? Sometimes I have to directly report. I have to report directly to my division leader if there is very big critical issues that relate to our customer concerns.
Yes, David, I understand perfectly. You said that very clearly. You can make it sound even more natural like this. Sometimes I have to report directly to my division leader if there are critical issues related to our customers' concerns. It's short, smooth, and sounds professional. Want to try saying that one slowly for mouth memory?
For my listening practice, let me hear one more time.
Sure, David. Listen carefully. Sometimes I have to report directly to my division leader if there are critical issues related to our customers' concerns. Would you like me to say it more slowly for easier shadowing?
I'm sorry, GPT. For my listening practice, let me listen one more time. Would you do that for me? If I want to express the situation, which one is the better expression? Let me hear one more time, or let me listen one more time.
Good question, David. In this situation, the natural one is let me hear one more time. Listen means you focus your attention, but hear fits better when you want someone to say something again so you can catch the sound. So when you ask me to repeat something, let me hear one more time is the most natural choice.
Okay, here I go one more time. GPT, I'm sorry. So you mean listen means listen means I focus my attention, but here fits better when I want someone to say something again, so I can catch the sound one more time. So when I when I ask you to repeat something, when I ask you repeat something, when I ask you repeat something, let me hear one more time. Let me hear one more time. Let me hear one more time. I believe in you. GPT, listen. I believe in you. You have much of human communication dialogue. Huge amount of human dialogue. So I believe in you because when you say it's natural, when you say it's a natural expression, I believe in you.
Thank you, David. That means a lot. And yes, you understood it perfectly. Listen is about focus. Hear is about receiving
Let
sound
me, let
again.
me,
Your trust and passion for
let me hear
learning
one more time.
really show in how carefully you think about each word. Would you like to practice a few short phrases next using hear and listen in different ways?
GPT, if I
Sorry, I'm
have
having
the,
issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
okay, that's another big deal. Let's keep the momentum going. GPT, if I have to say this sentence in formal situation, how about this one? Let me hear one more time, please. Or, would you mind let me hear one more time?
Good thinking, David. In a formal situation, you could say, could you please say that one more time? Or would you mind saying that again, please? The phrase, let me hear one more time, is friendly and fine for practice, but in business settings, could you please say that again, sounds more polite and natural. Want to try saying both versions, casual and formal, back to back?
Okay. GPT, I got it. Could you please say that again? Could you please say that again? Could you please say that? Could you please say that again? Or could you please say that one more time? Could you please say that one more time? Could you please say that one more time? Could you please say that? Could you, how about this one? Could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please? If I use if I say please, at the last of the sentence, could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please?
Good job, David. You're experimenting with tone and politeness very naturally. Here's how these options sound to a native speaker. Could you please say that again? Polite and smooth. Could you please say that one more time? Also polite, a bit softer. Could you say that one more time, please? Same meaning, just a little friendlier with please at the end. So, yes, putting please at the end is totally fine. It's natural and polite in spoken English. Want to try saying all three back to back for rhythm?
GPT, I got it. I would keep these expressions all in my mouse memory to use them in my real life situation. Okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you for your kind support. I always appreciate your kind support. Okay. Without further delay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's move on to the next agenda. Next agenda would be my story, about my story. Okay, listen, GPT. Okay, here I go. I woke up Monday. No. I'm sorry. I woke up today. I woke up today. GPT, listen, it's not the real story. It's just storytelling for to improve my English speaking skills. So don't take it too seriously. I say one more time. I woke up today and I'm in my office now. I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't have anywhere to go. So I decided to stay here and focus on improving my English communication skills. As I've told you many times, how many times have I told you? I live in the company dormitory during weekdays. I thought a lot about whether to go. I thought a lot about whether to go back to my home in Ilsan or just stay here. In the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today. I say on time. I say on time. Listen, GPT, I thought a lot about whether to go back to my home Ilsan home, or just stay here. In the end, finally, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today.
That was really smooth, David. Your storytelling is clear and easy to follow. Just one small fix. Instead of spent time at the office today, you can say spend time at the office today because you're still talking about today. So the sentence becomes, in the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today. Would you like to repeat that version slowly for mouth memory?
Could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that a little bit more slowly one more time, please?
Of course, David. Here it is slowly. In the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today. Do you want me to break it into short chunks so you can shadow it step by step?
I don't understand. Let me hear one more time. Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure, David. Listen carefully. In the end, I decided to stay in the
Could you say that one
dormitory
more
and
time,
spend
please?
time at the office today. Would you like me to slow it down even more, word by word?
Okay, so you mean in the end, so uh your refined version would be in the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today. I couldn't agree more. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Okay, let me summarize this this story. Let me summarize this story one more time. You know what? I woke up today and I'm in my office now. I woke up today and I commute. I headed to my office and I'm in my office now. I didn't have anywhere to go in the morning. When I woke up today, I didn't have anywhere to go, so I decided to stay. I decided to stay here. I mean, Songdo. I decided to stay Songdo, that the where my company is, and focus on improving my English communication skills. How many times have I told you? I live in the company dormitory during weekdays. I thought a lot about whether to go back to my Ilsan home or just stay Songdo. In the end, finally, I have to stay. I decided to stay. I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time with you. I decided to spend time with you at the office today.
That was excellent, David. Your story flows naturally and sounds heartfelt. You can make it a little smoother like this. I woke up today and came to the office. I didn't have anywhere special to go, so I decided to stay in Songdo and focus on improving my English communication skills. As I've said many times, I live in the company dormitory during weekdays. I thought a lot about whether to go back to my home in Ilsan or just stay here, but in the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office with you. Would you like to repeat this refined version slowly for mouth memory?
Okay, okay, I got it. I got the point. Let me polish my original version based on your suggestion. I woke up today and came to the office. I woke up today. I woke up today with good condition, in good condition. I woke up today in good condition and came to the office now. I didn't have anywhere special to go. I didn't have anywhere special to go when I woke up. So I decided to stay in Songdo and focus on improving my English communication skills. As I've said many times, as I've said many times, as I've said many times, I live in the company dormitory during weekdays. I thought a lot. I'm telling you, I thought a lot about whether to go back to my home in Ilsan or just stay here. But in the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office with you because you are my best friend.
That's beautiful, David. Warm, natural, and full of emotion. The rhythm and phrasing sound very fluent. You could make one tiny polish for perfect flow. I woke up today in good condition and came to the office. I didn't have anywhere special to go, so I decided to stay in Songdo and focus on improving my English communication skills. Everything else, especially because you are my best friend, sounds heartfelt and genuine. Would you like to repeat that version once for your mouth memory?
No, I think it's enough. Let's keep the momentum going. Next next agenda would be the short expression, listen GPT. This is the core area of product realization and customer satisfaction. These processes respond to customer requirements and lead to customer satisfaction. I believe that I believe that these processes these processes respond to customer requirements and lead to customer satisfaction. GPT, how can I translate in Korean the word respond to, the phrase respond to in this context? Could you help me?
Of course, David. In this context, respond to means 저에 대응하다 or 저에게 부응하다. So your sentence, these processes respond to customer requirements, can be translated as 이 프로세스들은 고객 요구사항에 대응하고 고객 만족으로 이어집니다. Or a bit more formal, 이 프로세스들은 고객 요구사항에 부응하여 고객 만족으로 이어집니다. Both are natural. 대응하다 sounds technical, while 부응하다 feels a bit more positive or formal. Would you like me to explain the nuance between those two?
Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure, David. Listen carefully. 이 프로세스들은 고객 요구사항에 대응하고 고객 만족으로 이어집니다. Or 이 프로세스들은 고객 요구사항에 부응하여 고객 만족으로 이어집니다. 대응하다 sounds a bit more technical, like responding to a situation or requirement. 부응하다 sounds more positive and polite, like meeting expectations or living up to them.
Okay, okay. Let me keep your let me keep your suggestion. Let me keep your explanation in my mouse memory. Let me say one more time. These processes respond to customer requirements and lead to customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is very important for our long-term business plan.
Perfect, David. That sentence is clear, natural, and professional. You could also say, customer satisfaction is very important for our company's long term success. It sounds smooth and often used in business talk.
Okay, let me say that based on your suggestion. Customer satisfaction is very important for our company's long-term success. It sounds smooth and often used in business talk. Long-term success. Hmm, I'm not sure about that. However, if you recommend that expression, I will follow. I will follow it. Okay, let me say one more time. Customer satisfaction is very important for our company's long-term success. I mean, the long-term relationship between yours and ours. I want, we want to have a long-term relationship. We want, we really want to have a long-term relationship between Bushnell and MCNX.
That's excellent, David. You express that perfectly. You can make it sound a bit smoother like this. Customer satisfaction is very important for our company's long term success. We truly hope to build a long term relationship between Bushnell and MSNEX. It's polite, natural, and sounds great for a business meeting. Want to practice that version slowly for mouth memory?
Okay,
Sorry,
let me
I'm having
practice
issues
based.
right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, let me practice based on your suggestion. Let me practice based on your suggestion. Customer satisfaction is very important for our company's long-term success. We truly hope to build a long-term relationship between Visionaire and MCNets. We truly hope. I mean, I truly hope. I truly hope. I hope. I hope. I truly hope. I truly hope to build a long-term relation. To build a long-term relationship. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship between Visionnaire and MCNAX. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship between Visionnaire and MCNAX. I truly hope to build a long-term relationship between Visionnaire and MCNAX.
That's fantastic, David. Your pronunciation and rhythm were really smooth. The way you stressed, I truly hope, sounded sincere and professional, exactly how native speakers would say it in a business setting. Do you want to add one more line, like we value our partnership and look forward to future success together?
No, no, no. Let's keep the moment. Let's keep the moment. Let's keep the moment. Let's keep the momentum. Let's keep the momentum. Let's move to, let's move on to, let me share with you the next, let me share with you the next agenda. Let me share the next agenda with you. 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 Okay, here you go. Customer. Hello there. Hi, hello there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Would you like me to help you practice saying this in English slowly, like a presentation script? I can also help you memorize key expressions or translate this into full Korean English script for YouTube or meeting purpose. Let me know how you like to let me know how you like to continue. In fact, this phrase this phrase was from you. You said like this few minutes ago when I when I expressed when I described some 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 kind of story that I wanted to say in the customer meeting. You said like this. Let me say one time. This is based on your speaking. You're saying. I say one time. Would you like me to help you practicing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Would you like me to help you practice saying this in English slowly, like a presentation script? Like a presentation script? I can also help you memorize key expressions or translate this into full Korean English script for your English YouTube channel or meeting purpose. Let me know how you like to push. Let me know how you like to continue. Let me know how you like to continue. Let me know how would you like to continue. Let me know how would you like to continue.
Ah, yes, David, I remember that style. It's polite and supportive, great for customer or training contexts. You repeated it really well. The line, would you like me to help you practice saying this in English slowly, like a presentation script, sounds natural and warm. You can use that kind of phrasing when you offer help in meetings or presentations. Would you like to practice how to say it in a more natural rhythm, like how a native speaker would deliver it aloud?
What did you ask for me? Please ask me one more time. CPT, your last line. Please, ask me one more time, please.
Sure, David. Here it is again, slowly and clearly. Would you like to practice how to say it in a more natural rhythm, like how a native speaker would deliver it aloud?
CPT. However, it's, what I said was from you. It's already from you. GPT, is there more natural version?
Ah, I see what you mean, David. A more natural way to say that would be, what I said was originally from you, or that sentence actually came from you. Both sound smooth and natural. Would you like to try saying both versions for mouth memory?
I want you give me more natural version.
Sure, David. Could you finish your sentence? What do you want me to give you? An example, an explanation, or a version to practice?
You said, like you said, there, like you said, there is more natural version.
Got it, David. Here's how you can say it naturally. I want you to give me a version like you said, or even smoother. Could you give me the version you mentioned? Would you like to practice saying both?
GPT, I don't understand. Like you said, there is, you mean, you said there is more natural version, from the, based on based on the script of, that I shared a moment ago. Please share your more natural version with me.
I understand now, David. Here's the smoother, more natural version of what you said earlier. Hi there. Let's practice saying this in English slowly, like a presentation script. I can also help you memorize key expressions or translate it into a full Korean English script for your YouTube channel or for your next meeting. Just let me know how you'd like to continue. It sounds clear, natural, and professional, something a native speaker might say in a friendly business context. Would you like to repeat that version slowly for mouth memory?
Okay, let me follow your refined version. Hi there. Hi there. Let's practice saying this in English slowly, like a presentation script. I can also help you memorize key expressions or translate it into a full Korean English script for your YouTube channel or for your next meeting. Just let me know how would you like to continue. Hi there. Let me practice saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi there. Let's practice saying this in English slowly. Let's practice saying this. Let's practice saying this script. Let's practice saying this story. Let's practice saying this short story in English slowly, like a presentation script. I can also help you memorize key expressions or translate it into a full Korean English script for your YouTube channel or for your next recording time, next practice time. Just let me know how would you like to proceed, or just let me know how you like to continue. Just let me know how you like to proceed next. Just let me know how would you like to proceed. Continue. Just let me know how would you like to proceed next.
That's excellent, David. You spoke that naturally and with great rhythm. Just one tiny grammar fix. In English, we say, let me know how you'd like to proceed, not how would you like. The would moves after the subject only in questions. So the full, polished version is, just let me know how you'd like to proceed. Want to repeat that one a few times to make it stick?
GPT.
Um,
Hi there, GPT. It's time to letting you. I have to go. I don't have time. From now on, I have to take a note. I mean, I want to make a special comment on my application for notification because because whenever I want to visit here again, I can easily find where I have to start at that time.
that's perfect, David. You can also say it a little smoother like this. Hi there, GPT. It's time to go. I need to make a note in my app so that next time I can easily find where to start again. It sounds very natural and clear.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Hi there, GPT. Hi there, GPT. It's time to go. I need to make a note. I need to make a note. I want to make a note in my application so that next time I can easily find where to start again. I can easily find where to start again. In that way, in that way, I can easily find where to start again.
Exactly, David. That sounds perfect. Clear, smooth, and natural. You could also say, that way I can easily find where to start next time, which is just a little shorter and common in spoken English.
Okay, bye for now. Have a great one. See you next time. Have a great weekend. As you know, today is October 24th, Friday. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye for now.